day number 4 of growing my social media agency from $0 to $10,000 a month. And today is Saturday. So I'm not working today, but I've done a couple of things that I think would be worth noting to let me know that I'm still heading in the right direction. But before we get into that, currently we're standing on $4,000 a month. We've got 4 clients and no leads today. The whole premise of this challenge for me is to keep me consistent, and I've only got 30 minutes every day to do these videos. I don't want them to be overly long and take up too much of my time. As it is a Saturday, today is all about family and resetting for the week that's up and coming. But for today, I actually just took some time and listened to some info from a fellow YouTuber. I wouldn't say a fellow YouTuber, but a YouTuber. The video's name was "The Social Media Isn't Hard, It's Misunderstood." And the premises that he really touched on that was nice for me to hear was that social media isn't social anymore, it's media focused. And I couldn't agree more. That's things that I've also implemented and doing for the last couple of years, is focusing the content around media, because every piece of content is competing with one another in grabbing someone's attention. And the algorithm is playing like a Tinder with the people to match the right content with the right person. And something that he also said that I've really found valuable, and also something that I've come to realize, is that viral videos don't work anymore. They do work. It's a very lucky, like a 1 in a million chance where it really works out for the better, but 90% of the time it influx your profile with uninterested people in the niche that you work with, and it kind of confuses your algorithm growth that you've been building on for so long. So don't chase viral videos and build content for your niche. So for every business, they function within a niche, and it's important to understand that. And something that he also talked about was building out an avatar for each client, to know what is their ideal client avatar, and every content piece should be related to that. And if it's not within that scope or sphere, you should seriously consider not posting it. And last thing that he said was the fact that you should be focusing on leads generated from your content and not views. And that's something metric that I think would be definitely be implementing in Kaap Creative as well. So yeah, and then something that he also mentioned, last thing, I'm just talking out of my head here, but the last thing that he mentioned was talking heads are quite effective now, and now is the best time than ever to be present on your social media, where you're talking to the camera, presenting, because the algorithm listens to all of that content and it pairs you up with the right people. Now, if you have a golden thread throughout, where you're speaking to your ideal client, just working with content that's going to match you with the right people, the chances are the more you post, the more frequently the algorithm will match you with the right people. Because people don't follow people anymore, they watch what the algorithm puts out. So it's very important. Then for the rest of the day, I think I'm just going to read a book, as I'm not on social media anymore. So no doom scrolling for me or watching endless amounts of YouTube videos. And I also want to be kind of an example to my daughter by reading a book. So I'm actually going to read a book about being a better dad and understanding how to raise a girl, as I come from a family of only brothers. So it's very interesting for me to see the dynamic of being a girl dad. So yeah, looking forward for the rest of the day to watch the Springboks. I have to say, I am absolutely fascinated with what Rassie has done with the Springboks. I think there's a lot of underlying lessons there that you can learn, especially in business related senses. I've done many conferences, shot a lot of things, and some of the sports commentators are sometimes the people that present or host these events, and they have fascinating stories about the way Rassie approaches doing things. And for a documentary like Chasing the Sun, it's very interesting for me to see how they all put that together, and that it's a brainchild of Rassi's to really give people a better understanding of what the Springboks stand for. So for tomorrow, I'll be watching another YouTube video, maybe one or two. Maybe I want to see if there's a video that's more around talking head videos, how you can optimize it in being a lot more prepare. And then also for tomorrow, we'll probably start updating all of our ads so that they're ready to go on Monday, because Monday is probably the best day to get leads. Don't know why, but it just works so well. A lot of people reach out on a Monday. And then for the rest of this week, I'll probably have a look and see if I can maybe put up a to-do list of everything that needs to be done, so that I have a clear idea of where I need to be tomorrow, for the week. And then reflection, I just wanted to say, like, I'm very grateful for the fact that I'm in a position where I can work with clients and that they trust me. And I know trust is earned over a while, and I do not take that for granted. And through these videos, I also want to kind of wrap my brain around how I'm going to expand it. And through doing one small thing every day, I truly believe that I'll build something lasting. And the reality is about social media is the learning never stops. Social media is ever changing. It's going to change even more in the next couple of months, next couple of years. And the reality is it's going to change towards the consumer. It's one of the products that actually get real-time data from consumers where they can tailor it even more and more. And I think that is something that I try to tell my clients as well, is when you get the opportunity to work with your customer on a day-to-day basis on a social level, you get a lot of input, and that input is worth a lot because you can adapt and change your products to cater more towards their needs. And tomorrow, hopefully we'll move one step closer to reaching that goal of $10,000 a month. And hopefully on Monday, we'll start off the day with some relevant leads. And enjoy the rugby. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember that the learning never stops.